election of 1860, right? Here we go. Abraham Lincoln. Although most of the United States didn't vote for him, he becomes the 16th president in 1860, okay? So what you want to know for your term list is two important things, okay? The first is that even though 60% of Americans did not vote for Lincoln, 60% of Americans did not want him, he still became president, okay? The second important thing that you need to know is that the South, this whole time, remember Jefferson Davis's prediction? The South, this whole time, has been threatening to secede. If a Republican comes to power in 1860, the South will have no choice but to secede. Remember?
Yes.
So that's number 2. With me so far? Number 2 important things with the election of 1860 is that the South has been threatening to secede if a Republican becomes president.
Number 2 is Lincoln's promise.
Right, I'm talking about the 2 important things with the election of 1860, okay? So we're still on number 1 term list-wise. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. Number 2 is going to be right here. Okay, so in between the time, we already established that election happens in November, okay? And inauguration at this time didn't happen until March. In the meantime, a lot of craziness is going to go down. Okay, you guys ready? So first of all, this is South Carolina, okay? Oh my gosh, sounds like thunder. Okay, so first of all...
Wait, it's not?
No, that sounds like 8th graders. Okay, first of all, this is South Carolina. Okay? Couple weeks after Abraham Lincoln is elected, South Carolina makes the big move and says, all right, see ya, we're out of here, secedes. Remember that it's secede, not succeed.
Wait.
Okay? Secede. Succeed is do well and win and be awesome. Secede is to break away and be your own person. Hannah?
Miss Mal,
Can I give you some more?
Yes, of course. Christiana?
for the election of 1860, can I put the election that Lincoln and Douglas ran in?
Yes, they did. You also want to know that it's a 4-way election because that enabled Lincoln to be elected without the majority of the popular vote. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? So, secession. Right after Abraham Lincoln gets elected, South Carolina goes through with its threats and secedes from the Union. Okay, what number is that? 3?
3?
Yeah,
Wait,
secession.
we need to put under that South Carolina seceded from the Union.
South Carolina secedes first. And South Carolina, what you want to know is that they weren't trying to be malicious. They weren't trying to make it a volatile situation, if you will. They were just trying to act on their own sovereign power. We're states. We have states' rights. They've been trying to do this forever, right? The whole nullification thing. So all South Carolina is trying to do is just say, listen, let us do what we want to do, have our own rights, no harm intended. Make sense?
Miss Mal, what's Lincoln's promise?
Oh, girl, I'm skipping that for a second.
Oh.
Okay?
Wait. So then
Yes, of course.
number 3 is when the South secedes from the Union.
Mm-hmm. So South Carolina starts that whole business, okay? Secession is breaking away from the Union. Okay? Acting as a sovereign power to exclude themselves from the Union. What's funny over there? Okay. So then, 7 other states almost immediately follow their lead. And the whole secession threat had been kind of like an empty promise. People thought, oh, yeah. Keep talking, South. Sure, you'll break away. Okay, sure. But then they actually did it. South Carolina actually did it, and the rest of the states were like, oh, well, I guess we have to follow suit, right? South Carolina, here, I'll put it here. Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia.
Is this the states that succeeded?
Louisiana and Texas. Am I missing one? South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas.
That's all.
Oh, man.
That's 7 total with South Carolina, okay?
I thought you meant
Whoa.
7.
Yeah, Louisiana, obviously. Okay. And Texas, even though, you guys have heard of Sam Houston? Houston, the city?
Oh.
Right? He was governor of Texas at the time, and he's like, you guys, we don't want to do this. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bloody. The Union is going to be really mad at us. and Texas voted to secede anyway. Emory.
Wait, what was GA and LA standing?
Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas.
These are states that succeed.
These are states that seceded after South Carolina.
Secession is states that
No, you want.
Secession, number 3, you want to know that South Carolina started that trend and that they were only trying to keep their sovereign power, right? They weren't meaning any harm to the Union. Okay, so then for number 4, you just want to know that these are the other states that then followed suit.
How do you spell sovereign?
SOVEREIGN. Okay, stop. Good job. Cool so far?
Wait, 7 states secede, 1 South secede. Wait.
Yes, these states secede. Okay, so now we've got a good little chunk of states. They can kind of get together and form something of themselves, right? And they decide to call themselves the Confederacy, right? The Confederate States of America.
Is that TY?
That's TX.
Okay, sorry. TX? So we have
Confederate States of America, or the Confederacy, right?
Mississippi, Alabama, Florida.
And at first their flag looked like that. And they had 7 states, and they were really excited about it. And even though he wasn't there, they nominated.
That's a perfect circle.
Jefferson Davis. You're right.
Wait, the guy with the 2 hipster.
Remember Jefferson Davis with the little squiggly beards?
Wait, what did he do?
Senator of Mississippi. Remember
He's
he
the
was
one
the
who made
one
that
who
prediction.
made the prediction about the election of 1860.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was Senator of Mississippi. Okay, and because he was had been a politician and had seen the North and had spoken with the Yankees and like knew the territory, that's why they elected him. He wasn't even at the convention. They just sent him a telegram like, "Hey, by the way, we made this new country and you're the president." Bless you. He was like, "Okay."
Thank you.
So at this, let me see. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Was he excited, or is he just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he was excited. The people in the convention thought that he was cold and ruthless enough to rule the Confederacy with an iron fist. Right? So, that's why they picked him. Yeah, exactly. So then, these 7 states are in the Confederacy, and some other states decide, oh, this looks like a good idea. And importantly, 4 more states secede and join the Confederacy, and 4 slave states stay in the Union. Okay, that's your 4 and 4 that I have on there. So we've got Virginia, Arkansas, where am I? Tennessee, and North Carolina. Okay, all join the Confederacy. 11.
Oh, 11.
Okay?
Wait, so for
For the 4 and 4, a little while later, like a couple months later, 4 more states join the Confederacy. Virginia, Arkansas, Tennessee, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
And, importantly, 4 slave states decide to stay with the Union.
So a little while later.
Okay? So we've got Missouri, Kentucky, Maryland, and Delaware, and a piece of Virginia. Virginia was split. They couldn't decide if they wanted to stay or go. And so Virginia joined the Confederacy, and